It was like pulling teeth to get this boy to come out because I had the hose out. He's such a baby. Baby. He needs a bath. He's going to get a hose here soon. Alright, I've done shorts, but I'm exhausted. My back is killing me. I'm dirty. Filthy is the word. It's been a long day. I have a lot of activity. So I'm going to sit here and I'm just going to show you a few things. The walls in this mobile homes are just like paper thin. Stick your finger through it. So the quickest and easiest way thing to do is just to put these shingles up and then stucco over the top of it. And yes, stucco does stick to it. Believe me, I tried it out. And I have a bunch of shingles and everything, I just haven't got to it. My problem is, every time I start getting ahead, something else comes up and it takes away from that. And then it's all of these jobs on this farm, I call it a farm, just pile up. And it wasn't, my backup plan was a camper that I loved, that I got. And it's so sad. Finally got. You know, we were supposed to be snowbirds up here with the camper, but we couldn't afford one. But boy, if I only knew exactly what all he had been spending his money on, because it wasn't on bills. I was paying them. I paid all the bills except for DirecTV and his phone. I never went from, if I went for money for him, he would always give me money, but he did not pay the bills, which in a way was a blessing for me, because that means that I can pay the bills, my bills. And but gas had gone up so bad that my heat was crazy, and I have a gas fireplace, and I just got behind and everything, and Max and I went for a walk, and I managed to, I think my spouse, I will call him, gave me some money, and the first thing I did with it was put it on my gas bill. And thank God I did. And Max and I came back from a walk, and they were here. And the poor little guy, he's so sweet. He kept saying, "Miss Vicky, I'm so sorry. Miss Vicky, I'm so sorry." I go, "You're here to take my tank?" And he said, "Yes." And I said, "I did make a big payment." And he goes, "Well, we didn't know about that because they had to come up to, do whatever." And so they have him on the phone. They have me on the phone. I'm crying. I'm so embarrassed. They would have had to take out my whole ramp here. That this is the infamous ramp. There's a story to it. A very, very big story to it. I crushed my leg underneath it. And those setbacks, yeah, that was a huge one. What is your problem? He is such a bad baby. He's tired. You want to go in the house, go night night? After you scratch? Want to go in the house, go night night? Huh? Go on. Go in the house, go night night. Hurry up. Hurry. Don't look at me like that. So I just have a big mess. A big mess. A big mess. Max and I couldn't afford the heat, so I had to let the camper go. I did everything I could to maintain the payment on it. And it was packed full of stuff. It was like a little house. It had a bathroom, and it had everything, kitchen, an outside kitchen. So I had to unload everything out of there so they could come get it. And stuff is just everywhere. Stuff's in the house from that, and there's stuff in there because there's cubby holes underneath your camper that have stuff in it too. So I'm trying to put all that away. And I had my shed all nice and clean. I knew where everything was, and now it has all the camper stuff, and I'm trying to catch up on that. It's like I can't catch up by myself doing two people's jobs. All right, this is not my property. This is I'll walk around. This is Debbie Howell's. Oh, I shouldn't say her name. Hope you didn't hear that. When we first moved here, we bought the mobile home, $5,500, renovated it like I started to tell you in the beginning of it, and that we would keep up the well and the septic and all that in doing so, because we had to pay a lot rent and it was pretty low. And thank God, it's so much better for me because I can afford it, kinda. And it's just, there's so many things that are so overwhelming. Okay, this is one of those flaming azaleas up on the Hooper Bald, up on the Skyway, which is just absolutely beautiful. There's a whole forest that has them. It's just full of them. And they bloom a little bit later. I'm only 3 minutes from town. And things bloom in town quicker than they bloom here. And then same thing from here on up there, because of the elevations. It's really, really strange how that all works. But I mean, in just a short distance, when the valley, you got a valley, and then you got all the surrounding mountains, and I'm in one of the surrounding mountains. There's only 3 people on the street, all women, single women. Well, I'm not single yet. I'm still married, and I'm waiting for a divorce because I can't afford to do it myself. He has the money, but so he will be referred to as spouse, just like I said. And my back is jacked. I mean, I have to wear 2 back braces. I have to work in the yard where there's shade too, because I've had skin cancer. And then I gotta wear support hose for the rest of my life, thank you. And I'm burning up with those. So I got the back braces on and that, and I've had heat stroke one too many times. Coming back up the trail. But there's so much that when you make vows and you go that far into your marriage and you just say, no, I'm leaving. Especially when you just lost your Medicaid and you had lots of doctors and lots of prescriptions and everything, and so now everything is like crazy expensive trying to get insurance. By the way, I do like Humana. I've had it now. This is going to the 2nd year, and pay for all that you didn't expect, and all that's going down, and you just leave. And not only that, there was only plumbing in half the house at that time. The plumbing is a whole chapter all in itself. Remember, I am writing a book. And I said I would be real about some things. I am not trying to say he's a bad person and blah, 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 he's a monster, because he's not. I wouldn't have stayed with him for 20 years if he was a monster. But he did abandon us. And you will see why I say that more and more and more and more and more as I go. It's hard for me. Anybody that knows me and as an adult, man, my house was immaculate. Now I got camper stuff everywhere. I got dirt everywhere. My windows are broke. I got this. I got that. And you just walk away. And now my backup plan is gone. So, but besides the fact, I want to stay here. I love it here. I love it here. I love that I can go right out the door. And especially with the gas prices right now. But I do want to get out. Tapoca Lodge. Oh, beautiful. There's a dam close by, and the Tail of the Dragon is close by. I want to get up that way. And I want to do Max's chapter of this book, Without God, Who Would I Tell? And I wanted to be there. It's one of our favorite places to hike. It has a waterfall and everything. It's really pretty. And he deserves a pretty place for his story. And he has an amazing story. So, little by little, you know, things will come out. And like I said, I wouldn't have been with the man for 22 years if there wasn't a lot of good things about him. But the bad things due to addictions are just, addictions win every time. Every time. And it's hard. It's been hard. All right. Hope I didn't bore you. This is still the chapter of Who Am I? I'm just walking kind of backwards like the movie, which I can't think of the name, Quintella or some shoot. I'm trying not to curse at all. My daddy was a sailor. So my first husband was an Army and my third husband was Navy. So, have a nice evening. I will try not to post any more tonight. I'm sure you're tired of me. I just wanted to show what I went through in a day and start working more towards my book, but also keeping it fun and light and having a good time and sharing things with you and hopefully getting feedback. I love it here, as broke down as it is. God is good. God has got a plan. God has got a plan for everybody. We just have to get out of the way. Get out of the way.